think we're gonna take a time out from your levels before we get to Revival Chief's submission to do some building. This is a clear check time less than 30 seconds, and it's got a whole bunch of burners on it. I don't know of anything else that's going on here. Oh, we got some trampolines. And oh, these guys. What the? Maybe I'm not supposed to jump on them at first. Maybe we can just jump on the trampoline. I'm not trying to jump that high. I don't know how that happened, but... Maybe I should be crouch jumping. I need to jump on multiple beetles. Oh! Oh, I could have jumped forward. What is wrong with me? That's a good question. What is wrong with me? Oops. What is wrong with me indeed? What the? There's no clear conditions, so I can do whatever I want, I guess, as long as I can get to the goal. Seems like maybe it'd be nice if I can get the elf suit and the Q2 cloud, but well, not exactly easy to pull off. Really. Cannonball ate my jump. Okay, there we go. Oh! Wait, what? I thought I was still an elf. I didn't realize I was Luigi. That's weird. I wonder what I took damage to. What do you mean you couldn't capture video? Oh, I took damage as Link trying to grab the Q2 cloud, that's what it was. Oops. Anyways, alright. Bro, why is he moving out of the way so much? Whoops. Okay, it's fine. We got it. We got it. We got the goal. Kind of felt like a little tummy level a little bit, huh? Anyway. I don't think this guy makes hard courses. But this was uploaded 5 days ago, not cleared yet. I wonder who didn't beat it. Let's take a quick look. Nobody with the medal. Okay. Might have just been some people that needed to get good in Endless Challenge and decided not to. Two cooler conditions into one. I mean, yeah, I think I build levels like that too, don't I? I think we're well aware that Rictendo builds levels somewhat similar to me sometimes. I mean, like, they're still pretty, like, different, like, overall. You know what? I think Rictendo's levels remind me of. They remind me of that one Sugar Falcon level. No, it wasn't. Oh, no. I keep saying Sugar Falcon. It's not Sugar Falcon. It's Super Beaver. It's another S word, though. Super Beaver level. Super Beaver made a level, didn't he? He made this Ice Frog level. Whoa. And it was coin collection. But it was a really good one, though. But it was a really interesting course. But, like, I feel like Super Beaver made a course that was probably, like, somewhere in between what Rictendo builds and what I build. It was like... It's like if Rictendo was black and I was white, then Super Beaver made a gray level, let's just put it that way. Or if I was, like, red and he's green, then he made a yellow level. Whatever, I don't know. Anyway, pretty sure that level wasn't my level. Yeah, I don't think it was your level either. But we haven't selected you yet, so... It's not your turn. That's why we haven't played your level, right? Kotoy, I don't know if you noticed this or not, but I'm not always only talking to you, like Rictendo's here too, so I was probably talking about Rictendo's level or something like that. Ooh, I'm Big Toadette. Speaking of which, why am I not Big Luigi? Oh! Now I'm Super Toadette. Do you know Castle Knight is the opposite of Airship Knight? I mean, maybe, I guess, I don't know. I don't really think too hard about what's opposites of stuff. So in Airship Knight, enemies swim, is that what you're saying? I mean, not every enemy swims. Sometimes they just move slower. Like, Castle Knight, right? You swim. For sure. But you don't move any slower like the enemies do. I don't know, the styles are very strange, like the Knight ones in particular. I don't hate them, but it can be confusing for new players to get used to them and stuff. Honestly, I'm not a big fan of the Forest Knight, if only because it's kind of the same thing as Castle, except there's like a normal goal instead of an axe. That's kind of the only difference. Alright, I'm gonna switch to Luigi. clear rates can be deceiving, that's true. I don't pay too much attention to clear rates generally. The thing is, like I said, like clear rates is another example of like a number that doesn't necessarily have to mean a whole lot. Like the number can be complicated because you look at the clear rate, but you also need to look at the people that actually played the course. Like look at like their stats too to help inform you like actually the difficulty of the course. Like if somebody has a medal for, you know, whatever, and then it can sort of like inform you like their sort of like playing behavior a little bit and stuff. Anyway. Oops. Oh no, I don't want to drop the second one. I'm just, well, can I just stand here and wait? Potentially. Yeah, I guess so. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. No, that's not good. I guess that was kind of useless. I don't know, like, how would you hurt him faster? This feels really weird. I guess it's fine. Refused to read? I haven't had time to read yet. You guys type too much. Don't complain. If you want me to read your messages, you should type fewer messages. Alright, that was a really good course. The ending was a bit, slow, but it wasn't terrible. So, I think it was fine. There's text within the level. You're talking about this level. There's no text in this level, dude. What are you talking about? Another Wendy course. This one says Wendy's and Thwomps. That's interesting. Let's give this one a try. Thwomp. Tower, what? Not entirely sure if that's correct Japanese grammar, but anyway. Interesting section. I feel like I'm wondering if going back to 8 directions would help at all since I'm playing NSMBU. Honestly, maybe it would. No. Why am I playing as Luigi? Oh. Alright, yeah, sure. If you don't have a code, you could always send in maker code or Maybe even some other code that's not even yours if you want to, just saying. And you can, when it's your turn, you could always say, don't bother playing my code, I just want to see you clear such and such kind of course for your first clear attempt or something. It's always an option. And another thing you can do is you can redeem the channel points to force me to do a world record hunt instead of first clear attempt. It's only 106 channel points to flip the hunt. Oops. Oh. Wow. Oh! That part's pretty hard. Make sure I'm caught up on chat here. Are we talking about the part that I keep dying on? I'm wondering if there's going to be a checkpoint before you get to Wendy or not. You guys care to guess whether or not that will be a thing? I feel like I could maybe just cheese this by doing that. Ooh! I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to stay ahead of the Thwomp. Like those slopes were like slowing me down. Oh no! Oh, I almost had that. Okay, if I just like allowed myself to take damage to those two, I would have made it through, I'm pretty sure. So, definitely feeling more comfortable in this course. And to be honest, I'm really liking the D-pad usage for NSMBU with this controller, if I'm being perfectly honest. I don't really think this is maybe necessarily going to be like my favorite controller for like SMB1, for example. But for NSMBU, I'm liking this. It's feeling plenty comfortable as far as I'm concerned. So that's nice. Oh! Yeah, be careful not to fall in the lava. That's the worst problem. The thing is, with me, I feel like I've always been the kind of player that's like trying to avoid taking damage. And sometimes that makes courses harder than they need to be. Because like a lot of these courses, they let you take damage. But I'm so averse to it, so I end up just like dying in really silly ways, like letting the lava kill me or whatever. It's kind of like a normal thing for me. But like on a lot of my courses, I'll like have like courses that are kind of like have like a hidden don't take damage clear condition or something like that. And then like for a lot of people, like those courses can be really hard for them. So like everybody's like good at different stuff. Like I'm good at like not giving up on like the power up that I'm using and trying to keep it or whatever, you know? There's just other people that are like more likely to like be willing to get rid of it, like for the sake of getting to the next section of the level or whatever, even if they have to lose the power up. Okay, this Wendy room is like fiendishly easy. It's basically just like a Super Smash Bros. Level. Anyways, both like just you and her, just a clean one-on-one, no items or anything. Or interference from other players or whatever you want to call it, like what her minions might be or something. I have to admit, I have a relatively easy Wendy battle in my super world that I'm building, but it's not that simple. Anyways, it's gonna be interesting to work on the new super world after the one I'm working on is finished. It'll be fun to watch people play it as well. Anyway, I'm not sure what to play, but this one looks kind of original. Let's try this. Hello there, grunting lawnmower. That is quite the alias you've got there. Oh, we could go get that mask. Or we could just leave it alone. The thing is, if I pick up that mask, I will not be able to aggro the extermination objective, so I don't think we're supposed to have that mask. They can see me even though on the other side of the wall. Isn't that interesting? Like, why should they be able to do that in Nintendo? They're just gonna smash into the wall anyways. Like, how does that make sense? That's not fair to the monster. Or the creature, or whatever you want to call it. How do I get over there? I'm too tall. You know what, I could create some boxes and step on them maybe to crawl across, or maybe not. I don't know, I'm trying to think outside the box. No pun intended. Whatever. Let me think here. What happens if I go through here? Okay. So we're missing 2 dry fish somewhere. Where would they be? Theoretically, I think you could spawn block enemies. Hopefully you didn't spawn block these guys. There's no other way to backtrack, right? I have to go in this pipe. Yeah, there's like a wall there underneath that. I can't swim underneath it. What the? Okay, these guys were not spawned originally. Wait, where are you guys going? Well, anyways, that was kind of a funny course. Uh-oh. Would it be faster to get these boxes out of my way, or to swim back through that pipe? Who knows? I'm not trying to speedrun this. Alright. That was a decent course. Very relaxing and chill course. Really not a big deal. Takes me 4 minutes and not 4 hours. Uh. So let's play one more, and then we'll do an SMB1. Let's see what this is. Oh, never mind. That looks too normie, or like title screeny, or whatever. Okay, this is better. Another Bonefish level? Okay. Let's check out the Bonefish level. SeanPRL. Okay, so this one doesn't have a clear condition of any kind. But it does have a lot of these dry fish. Some of them have keys, apparently. Maybe one per room. Seems like it. I would switch off of Luigi, I guess, but it's not like I'm playing a hard course. I don't necessarily mind playing Luigi underwater, I suppose. We'll see. Maybe if it was harder, then I'd change my mind. Oops. I wasn't sure that was gonna be okay. Oh. Okay, some of the angles here are very interesting. It can be a little bit hard to predict the exact angle that the fish go to sometimes. I thought that third one would get broken, but apparently not. So if three of them are colliding into each other, it doesn't allow all three of them to die. That's interesting. One of the three will survive. Nice thing about warp blocks is you literally cannot go into it until you get the key. So it's a little bit different than a pipe would be, where you could go into the pipe before Roy dies. Anyways, alright, I guess that's enough of that for now. We can definitely come back to that later, but let's go do some SMB1. Theme. Get a first clue on your level. Okay, but first let's try to do one from Detailed Search. I'm sure yours is going to be a lot harder than something from Detailed Search, so let's do this first. Give me a style and/or theme, and we'll find something there to play, and then we'll play your submission afterwards. It's your turn. So, what do you want to see happen? Me pick, huh? Okay, well, fine. Let's play some more SMW. Then, with this controller, let's do some Airship. Favorite theme? I don't know if I really have a favorite theme in SMW. But I do like Airship. It's got some good music, at least. It's probably the best song, so I guess that'll do. Alright, looks like there's less than 300 uncleared courses in this tile set for the last 30 days. You don't like Super Mario 3D World, huh? It's my favorite style, but I understand a lot of other people don't like it. That's why we let you guys choose the style and theme. That way you're not stuck watching me play 3D World all day. Alright. What are we doing? Okay. Gotta go explore the bowels of the ship, I guess. Why, what? Why do I like 3D World? Why shouldn't I? Mario Maker 2 is 3D World. Or 3D World is Mario Maker 2. Like, all the good stuff that should have gone to other styles went to 3D World, right? Like, there's no Super Mario Odyssey style. The 3D World got the Goomba mask, right? There's no, like, Big Bertha or whatever, but 3D World still got the, Porky Puffer. There's no 2x2 blocks from SMB3 as well, but still 3D World got them. There's probably more where that came from. 3D World didn't even get the cat Goombas from the original 3D World game. Like, what's up with that? Oops. Okay, we need to, like, get on that and stay on it, probably, or something like that. I wasn't really expecting to have a Ghost Dark level disguised as an airship level, but we just got off of playing a Ghost House level not too long ago, so maybe we should play another one, right? I'm gonna switch to control stick because I feel like using a D-pad is just not very helpful on this course, perhaps. I'm not used to using the control stick on SMW, even if it is like on a, I don't know, whatever. You know what, actually, I'm gonna switch to Joy-Cons for this course. Screw using this controller for SMW. It's not worth it, probably. At least not on a course like this. Okay. This might be rougher on my right hand a little bit, but at least it won't be as rough on my left hand. What? I think if it's Ghost House, Dark Level is super annoying. If it's water, I don't really mind it so much. Upside down... yeah, it's maybe not like something I would prefer to play, but I don't think it's like inherently like terrible level design or whatever. Like, what does it take to like have something like qualify as annoying anyways, I wonder. I feel like for me, when it comes to Mario Maker 2, anything that's annoying is probably like something that's gonna like make me want to quit. I might not necessarily quit just because like one or two things that are annoying, but if enough things that I'm playing, of course, are annoying, then eventually, then yeah, I'll probably just quit. depending on like what's happening with the whole playing experience or whatever. Those bloopers, I was thinking if they kept throwing the bones at me, I was a little bit worried that maybe the blooper would like make me bounce on them and hit a bone. But it looks like that didn't happen. Oh. That was interesting. Now we're back at the airship zone. Oh. A checkpoint right before the goal. Okay, interesting. And probably supposed to look like a, you know, a ship flag. Interesting. It was a cute course. The darkness was a bit silly, but it's not bad. I've played the darkness courses in Airship before. I've just never had to deal with it with Ghost House before. If I'm being perfectly honest, I am okay with the daytime Ghost House SMW music, but when you make it nighttime, it starts to get irritating. But in case you're wondering, I was not in fact listening to the game just now. Anyways, let's go ahead and stamp it. Alright, there we go. Yeah, exactly. Checkpoint for visual flair. But, anyway, I want to spend more time, like, playing the level than just, like, being dead. Hello there, Prexton. Welcome back. So yeah, even though that sky level was very trolly that I played earlier, I definitely think it was like a lot more fun than a lot of the viewer level style troll levels. I feel like, if I'm being perfectly honest, I feel like there's two camps of like troll level makers. I'm not sure which camp you consider yourself to be in. But honestly, my impression is that you're from the second camp, which is like whatever, but like, I'm gonna, like, as far as I'm concerned, you can send me any levels you want, like, I don't really care as long as you're here and wanna, like, hang out with me, like, it's fine. I don't continue to send me bad levels or send me good levels. It's one way or the other will get some sort of value from the experience. But the first camp of that style of troll levels, they send those levels to people that specifically want troll levels, and these kinds of streamers or players are the kind of players that don't want to be like held liable for their own mistakes. Essentially, they want to like die because it's the maker's fault and not their own. And that way, like, nobody, like, expects them to perform well, because they're just... the course is, like, designed to, like, kill them unfairly anyways. So they're just doing, like, some guesswork, and not, like, any sort of, like, brain teasing or puzzle solving, whatever. It's just unfair from the get-go, and everybody understands that ahead of time, but that's... I feel like most of the time when people just go around to, like, streamers who aren't asking for troll levels, you guys just send them, like, the most, like, annoying levels possible. maybe that's just my interpretation, but I just feel like some of you guys are just trying to get the streamers to like quit playing Mario Maker. I mean, like, if you want me to play a different game, then you can definitely make game suggestions from my games playing list. You can check that out on my Rank 1 profile. Anyways. Man, this course is weird. Yeah, I mean, the distinction that I'm trying to make here is I don't mind troll levels if the reason I'm dying is my own fault. If it's the maker's fault, that's when it isn't as fun for me, in general. But, I mean, that's kind of like the same goes for any course. If it's the maker's fault, I get more annoyed than I otherwise would. So, yeah, some people will be like, okay, but it's fine because it's a troll level, but for me, I'm like, no, I don't care. Like, for me, a troll level doesn't mean that it has to be unfair. I mean, if that were the case, then I would call, like, anything that's unfair a troll level, and then people would be like, this is not a troll level, the level's just garbage, you know? Or something. Like, there's a lot of, like, SMW, like, you know, sort of Kaizo world-style courses that are, like, have, like, a bunch of, like jumps that you're going too fast, and you can't really, like, predict what's, like, coming up next, but you're just gonna try it again, sort of situation. As well as there's a lot of, like, skill-heavy stuff as well, too, which, a lot of us players might not have, like, learned how to do a lot of those various shell maneuvers. I feel like, you know what, actually, it might be easier to just go underneath these balls. Oops. I don't know, it's weird, because, like, there's... I feel like I'm just supposed to, like, stay inside there once I get up there. Why am I struggling to get this coyote jump? Coyote jumps are so much easier in Levelhead. No. You think Carl would like that troll level? Yeah, maybe. If that's the case, then maybe he really is in the first camp of troll levels. But I wouldn't make that assumption myself. But anyways, like, actually, another consideration is maybe they're, like, one and the same, like, maybe, like, Carl himself is, like, trying to get people to, like, quit playing the game. Okay, yeah, if the Thwomp hits it while you're, like, not above, then you have no way of recovering. That's not good. And that was especially unfortunate because I didn't even, hit him. Gotta be really careful with that Thwomp triggering that switch. That was a really tough boss fight. I do think that, like the team precision, like team shell, I'll say this like 100 times if I have to, but like I really think like a lot of like the hardcore like specific like Mario Maker 2 genre communities out there, they really like take things too far, and like they basically take like a mildly interesting concept and just turn it into something that's just like not fun for any normal player. Like, I think you have to be a pretty sick and twisted person in general to like any sort of troll level, or any sort of team precision level, or any sort of team shell level, if I'm being perfectly honest. Like, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it with you guys. Like, I'll still, you know, play the stuff that you guys submit to me or whatever, but at the end of the day, I'm still gonna tell you these levels are garbage. Like, am I a particularly, like, a normal person myself? No, but I do think I'm a relatively normal gamer, right? And I think that's enough of a distinction to justify my viewpoint, if that makes sense. Anyways. Man, that whole course is just that one really tough boss fight. I should probably clear that a second time. I mean, there was a little bit of a lead up to it, but anyway, oops. I didn't get the... There we go. Okay. Don't want whoever gets that in this challenge to be like, just like skipping it for no good reason. So, anyway. Alright. Alright, we can just get started on Solomon Islands course now. Oh, actually, wait, before we do that, we'll do a couple more things. Let's just take a quick look at the first clears count. Okay, we're at 3,418. And then, well, nobody commented on this yet? I mean, I didn't. Is one of the Koopalings called Lolly? It said Lemmy for some reason. I mean, just because Lemmy wasn't literally in the level, so... Yeah, I know it's a Lemmy battle. Anyway, whatever. I'll probably run that through the translator, image, Google search thing, whatever. I'm not really that curious. Anyways, alright, there we go. Trying to sort of advertise my Twitch channel with these first clears. Apparently it works a little bit. Thwomp-e-vator? What? Let's see what this is. Probably like an elevator or something. Seems like it has a long clear check time, right? There's a lot going on in Zone 2, I would imagine, with the Thwomp-e-vator name. Yeah. Another fire flower. I really don't like swinging claws. Why are they so annoying? Whoa! Oh, what? Dude, it's so hard to avoid taking damage in this course. Yeah, I'm not the best at spin jumping off of Thwomps. Especially if I'm not even sure if they're gonna have parachutes or not. Try switching controllers. This should be better, I think. Oops. What am I doing? That one down there is not using parachute, is it? Am I getting crazy? Dude, this course is so hard! I wish I was better at NSMBU. Oops. Wow. No! Dude! No! Ah! Oh, I almost had that. Okay. Apparently I bounced up so high I couldn't see where the thwomps were below me. Ah! Oops. Probably didn't help that the airship goes up and down, huh? Yeah. That was a large factor in me messing up there. What am I doing? What? Why doesn't that work? Okay, I guess we'll grab another hit point. No. Wow. Of course, trying to turn me into some sort of spin jump master. I couldn't have asked for a 3D world course. To be fair, I really do need to get good at this style, so it's fine, but... There we go. Oh! Okay, not the best, but yo, there's a firefly right there. Hold up. Wait, no! Oh! No! Wow, I need to get better at damage boosting. I was not confident to try for that at all, but like, the thought crossed my mind to try it, but I just didn't. I just thought I wouldn't need to do it, and clearly I was wrong. Oh, whoops. I hate how you kind of need to, like, bounce over this swinging claw. Like, maybe there is a way you could do it faster, so that we need to do that. I'm not really sure how to do it. Why is that not working? Ah. There we go. I don't know how I just like, you know, I think I like accidentally hit the spike and then like the game paused or something when that happened. And I think that's why I fell down. Oops. What? Why did that Thwomp not have a parachute? Oh, no. I wish they would have given us blue Thwomps at least, and then like the blue Thwomps could have like had parachutes. Oh wow. I really hope Nintendo gives us blue Thwomps in SM3. At least in SMB3, like they gave us like pale Goombas for SMB3, even though none of the other styles have them. So they could at least give us blue Thwomps for SMB3, you know? Even if they don't want to give them to all the other styles. Oops. I feel like you could cheese that. I'm starting to think I'm supposed to cheese that. Well... Yeah. Ah. Yeah, that I'm not even sure, like, the arrow tells you to go over there, but I feel like I'm not supposed to listen to the arrow. Because it just seems way too hard. I do have an idea that I think could work as an alternative for doing that. Here. Might as well grab this fire flower. Okay, so I'm thinking we just jump up like that. Oops. Oops, and we do some wall jumping. Oop. Oh, why am I not able to do that? I mean, I know I can. Definitely less likely to fall to my doom if I do it. Why is a fire flower not coming out? There we go. There we go. Oops. Oh, okay. Well, I feel like that should, in theory, work, but I guess it's easier said than done. There we go. There we go. Wait, what the? Why did I fall down? I don't understand. I guess I like inputted diagonal down or something. I was trying to jump. Okay, I don't really have any other explanation for how that could have possibly happened. Okay, well anyway. Am I supposed to go in here? What's going on here? There's a checkpoint here. Okay. Whew. Again, I guess we could try damage boosting this to like skip a section maybe. Why was that door there? I wonder. Oops, well, that's not perfect. I hit the thwomp and then still managed to get on the semi-solid. Okay, game. Let's see what this door does. Takes me to another checkpoint. Okay. Seems like a good deal. And what's this pipe do? All the way to the goal. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Once you got to the first checkpoint, the rest of that wasn't so bad at all. Okay. Alright. Guys, let's try whatever this is. Thwomps HU4. 2 minutes, 5 seconds. What do you mean, what about the level code? Bro. I told you. I don't know how many times I have to repeat myself. You're supposed to participate. It's called viewer input. You're supposed to tell me, what do you want to see us do? It's all part of the experience. Okay, let's put it this way. If you go to a restaurant, they give you an appetizer, and then you order the meal or whatever, right? The first clear is like the appetizer. You're refusing to eat the appetizer because you're not giving me the information on what to try to get a first clear on. You're supposed to involve yourself in the process of getting your course being played, rather than just sending the code and just chillaxing the whole time. If you just wanted to do that, there's the channel points option for that. Like, I feel like I'm talking to a 5-year-old or something. Like, seriously? Like, how immature are you? Or just like, what is your first language? Is it not English or something? Oh, we need this bomb. It's such a strange course. Oops. Yeah, do you want, like, chips and salsa? Do you want, something else? Like, I don't even, just, like, garlic bread or whatever it is? Or, like, there's so many different, like, styles of appetizers at the different restaurants, right? Granted, not all restaurants are them, but the point is that they exist. I know other streamers don't do this, but I like doing it. I know it's not a very popular choice because people like to pretend like I'm some crazy person that wants them to like do trigonometry or something or whatever. I'm not asking you guys to do math. I'll play the levels. Sometimes I think you guys are like pretending to be dumb. Oops. I keep forgetting there's a Thwomp there. Yeah, I suppose that's another example. Wow. This swamp course is not very good. Like, it's kind of just it feels like a sort of a trolley parkour level. So I'm not really a big fan of troll levels or parkour levels. I mean, depending on the context, troll levels maybe aren't going to be so bad, but... Oop, the Thwomp takes forever to come back down. There we go. Oh, I jumped too high there. And why am I playing as Luigi anyways? That is an excellent question. Probably had something to do with the fact that I was playing home in this year's course earlier. What a fall. I'm beginning to think that some people just have like robots talking for them, and that's why they don't understand anything. Because I'm literally just talking to robots here instead of real people. Oops. Oh, I don't like this part. I'm not very good at stuff like this. Okay. I don't know why this switch is here. I don't know if we should hit it or not. Oh wait, okay, we were supposed to, because there was a barrier there. Okay. Hello there, Marcus. Welcome back to the channel. How are you doing? Trying to get good at NSMBU, as you can see, doing a miserable job of it. I'm playing a very trolly level right now. I don't know if you noticed or not, but I did try to play your course that you sent me the other day. I tried to play it a little bit on Sunday and on Monday, but I found the pipe entry, well, accidental pipe entry if you fail the jump thingy. I found that to be extremely frustrating. I didn't want to keep playing the course because it kept messing that part up. Most of your courses do not feel particularly frustrating, but every once in a while you do have one of those, which is just a little something extra, like, nastiness to it, I guess. So that was one of those courses anyways. Oh! I guess I should have expected that might happen. Technically, we should probably be postponing this code, because this... I don't know, I think this guy's like a robot, he's like not listening. I like to give people like the benefit of the doubt and figure like maybe just like they're not good at English and they just won't tell me that it's not the first language or something, but... Maybe I need to like change the rule about like no chatbots allowed to like at least say like, you know, if English is not your first language, you need to tell me what it is. Otherwise, I could confuse you for a chatbot and ban you unfairly. I feel like I need to tell people that, you know? What do you think about that idea? I feel like I get a lot of people that are just like being completely clueless, and like I feel like they're just not reading my messages or hearing what I'm saying at all. Swedish is my first language, he says, yeah. Well, you don't really struggle a lot with communication, but it is still useful to know in case, like, maybe I want to, like, try speaking your language, I guess. I guess I could try to have Google Translate interpret some message of mine or another. I don't know really how to read in that language, but it might be funny to listen to me try, I guess. Oop. Well, apparently I found a checkpoint. Oops. Oh, I wonder if I needed that Yoshi. Maybe not. What? I got trolled. That pipe is not passable. Okay. Wait, oh. We can just touch the goal now. I was a little bit reckless and, didn't wait for the Thwomp, and the Thwomp took out Yoshi. I don't know if, you can get an instant replay on that or not. No, it was too far back. Alright, we'll give it a like. I'm not gonna say I approve the level, but I will at least say that the level gave me some chuckles. Alright. Well, basically, Yoshi is treated like an enemy unit, I guess, when it comes to, like, Thwomp interactions. So if a Thwomp would destroy an enemy unit, in a situation where it's going to collide with the Yoshi, then Yoshi just dies instantly, just as if it were an enemy unit. So yeah, that's basically what happened. The best way I can explain it. Okay. The actual course I'm making with that low gravity is turning out to be harder to beat without checkpoints than I thought, he says. I'm not sure what you're referring to. You talking about a nighttime airship level, maybe? Or a sky nighttime course? Honestly, I don't know. I feel like I was more irritated when you gave me that key than when I died, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because I just didn't understand what was going on. At least when I died, like, I understand exactly why I died. When I got the key, I didn't understand why I got the key. I get really annoyed by not understanding things. Anyways. Maybe that's why you think I'm so chill, because I'm like, I don't really care that much if I die, because it's not like I'm even playing Endless Challenge, but if I don't understand something, then I don't know. It's just, I don't know, it's just really irritating. It's just like, the core of me, like, seeks to understand things. World 4-4 Champions Road. What, are you only building 4 maps? Big super world? Why would you call it Champions Road if it's not at the end? Oh, whatever. Hello, Boom Boom. Good old 3D world. I haven't done this since like the start of the stream. Well, technically, the start of the stream was not 3D world. I was place testing my own course, which is a different style entirely. But... You know, after we do another round of Euro levels, I mean, after we complete this first round or whatever, I kind of want to clear check my own level again, at least give it an attempt. Or maybe instead of that, maybe I should just do like a grinding session of like first clears, just like first clear stuff of my own choosing for a while. See if I can, you know, have another hot streak like I did on Tuesday. Oops. Wow, that was terrible. What's wrong with me? Hiya! Well, I made it to a pipe alive. That's something. Alright, well, I do not have a power-up. Maybe I don't need one. That is a lot of hammer bros. I mean fire bros. Oh, I wasn't fast enough. Whoops. Oops. I was just actually thinking to myself, in the time it took me to like not beat Revival Cheatin's crazy unfair level, I could have probably beaten like half of his 90 row super world. But apparently he would have rather me get the first clear on that than have me play his world. I'm not like that as a viewer at all, personally. Like, if I think somebody's not ready for something, then I'm not gonna try to get them to play it. Maybe he really did think that I was ready for it, or maybe he just wanted to see how I dealt with disappointment or whatever, I don't know. But anyway. Alright, let's go on this work block. You want Yuvo to playtest it for you? Oh. It seems like an odd choice. Why Yuvo? I don't think he's like particularly representative of the community at large, but whatever. Ah! I feel like if you want someone to playtest your Super World, I think you should get Loims to playtest it. Unfortunately, Loims does not stream as much as Yuvo does. I think he's more typical of a player. Or at the very least, even if he's not necessarily very typical, but like his English is very good, and he's like very like transparent about his feelings, at least, compared to most streamers, in my opinion. Like, he's sort of like, I don't know, I find it easy to pick his brain on, like, why he's doing bad or good on various levels or whatever. That's one reason why I watch him, like, not because he's actually good at the game, because he's not, but but even as a player that's not very good with the game, at least he like explains what's going on in his head and stuff. But I do that myself, so maybe I see some of myself in him, even though we are very different in a lot of ways. I suppose we have that in common. We're okay with talking about our failures or whatever. There's a lot of streamers who might not be. They prefer not to. Like, even like Kobold Adventures, even though he has that like chat rule that like, yeah, you can make fun of me, of course, if you want, because I actually think that's pretty funny or whatever. Like, honestly, he doesn't really take the game all that seriously. Like, he, like, and for him, it's just, it's mostly about like, just having funny moments together with the chat or whatever. More so than just, I don't know. And that's the funny thing, is he's such a good player too. Like, I feel like he's kind of holding himself back sometimes, or pretty much every stream, if we're being honest. I mean, like, I don't understand why he plays every level as if it's like a revival cheat and like unfair level when it's not. You know what I mean? Like, he'll spend like 30 minutes like getting like trying and failing to get a new PB, and then like he could have just been spending, you know, those 30 minutes continuously playing the same level instead of like planning to move on to the next one. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, I don't understand why streamers like when you do like a super world, for example, like if you get game over, you're kicked out of the level, right? Like, the game over is supposed to be a punishment. And granted, getting kicked out of the level is not as big of a punishment as like going back to the beginning of the map or starting the whole super world over, but it's still a punishment, even if it's not a particularly big one. And I feel like people... That was not zone 1. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing, apparently. I don't know, like, streamers habitually just delete their checkpoints, you know, like with submission timers. And like, granted, like, I know me and Revival Cheatin' have talked about this before, or R-Cheeto, whatever you want to call him. Like, for him, he doesn't mind having to start the level over again, because as far as he's concerned, if he's hit the checkpoint once, he can hit it again. And, you know, Kobold Adventures has the same reasoning, I think. But the thing is, he's still, like, the difficulty level, the stuff that he plays, is, like, on the same level as, the Revival Cheatin' level, or their R-Cheeto level that you just saw me playing, the NSMBU Airship level. Like, the stuff that he plays on a regular basis is that difficult, and he still deletes his checkpoints. Even though those levels are more fair than R-Cheeto's levels, like, the checkpoints are actually really great checkpoints. He still deletes his checkpoints, and that just blows me away. It's like, why would you do that? Like, you're leaving this perfectly fun and fair level uncleared for no reason. Like, that's just not something that I would ever do as a player or a streamer. Like, that's what I mean, like, he does it because he thinks it's funny as a streamer, not because he thinks it's fun as a player, you know what I mean? And it's like, and so anyways, I'm sort of like, normally, I don't want to say, I try to be as nice to him as possible, and I try to, like, give him levels that I think he's prepared for, you know, and sometimes I'm wrong, but anyways, I've sort of, like, I've reached a point where I'm not ready to be mean to him yet, but I do want to, like, start being, like, take advantage of him a little bit more than I have been doing. In other words, just, like, send him the Coin Grab Gauntlet 14 over and over again, because I think maybe he could eventually beat it, even if that's not the kind of level that he would typically perform good at. Like, I don't think so. But yeah, so, because I think there are people that would do good at it, but just haven't gotten around to playing it. So even though I think he wouldn't do particularly well on it, I think he can beat it. I just don't know how long it would take him to beat it. But the important takeaway here is the course that I'm sending him doesn't have checkpoints, so it's not like he's going to be deleting his checkpoints when he fails to beat it each time. So it's not going to be mean to him. And it's funny because I'm like completely mean to DVG, and like he doesn't care one bit. And you know, and then he says that too, like he doesn't care what levels you send him. But for me personally, like I'm not trying to like add to the problem. It's like honestly his submission timers are a lot longer than DVG's are. So for me as a viewer, it could sometimes be very painful to like keep watching the same level over and over and over again. I will say pretty much like the only levels I don't really get tired of seeing over and over again maybe are the shark soup levels that are like crazy hard, but even then I'm starting to lose my patience on the one that he's been stuck on now. He's been stuck on it for like I want to say maybe 4 months now. It's just getting ridiculous. Super World optionally harder? You mean before or after you go playing your levels? Oops. Well, that's not good. I'd prefer to have Katsu right now. So if I don't hit the switch, cannot use those as bouncy platforms. I think that's fine. Or no, these are always bouncy? Wait, what? No, they're just... What block time? Need to focus right now. What's over here? We're in zone 1 now. Oh, okay, so there's sort of doing something at least a little bit similar to what I'm doing in the Wind Flag Super World, I guess. Maybe. Oh, we hit the goal. Alright, well, honestly, I feel like I was lost while I was playing the level, but got to the end somehow. Alright, King Karatsu, now it's time for the actual submission. I mean, even if it's a normal course, is at least pretending to be a troll level, I would suppose, with that clear check time. Unless it actually were like a Red Coins Challenge Rooms course, then it's like I wouldn't want to play something that long. Oops. People rarely make those, so there's no reason to assume that it is one. Speaking of which, what is this course? A couple of red coins I'm seeing. Whoops. This does not seem like an easy course. Well, I don't have to jump up here now I think about it. Like, maybe I shouldn't. Hello there, Star Blast Sam. You're here quite early, but nobody else is here, so kind of decided to just try to do a hot streak for now. Whoa. Although I'm not sure how hot it is, if this level's gonna kill me as much as it seems to be killing me. So maybe we'll just postpone the hot list, or hot streak, whatever I'm saying. Anyway, whatever. I don't really like that sound effect. It's pretty annoying. Apparently it makes that sound effect for each ant trooper that you jump on. So from here, I don't know exactly what they want us to do, but... Okay, we got both of the coins. Ah! Oh, I almost had it! I should have waited. Wait a minute. Oh, am I going the wrong way? Apparently I am going the wrong way, okay. You always like playing the nightmare levels? What? You mean the levels that people didn't clear yet? The technical term for them is uncleared courses. The courses that haven't been first cleared yet. Oops. Oh, I should have waited for that creeper. Oh, I had that earlier. I'm wondering what would happen if I just waited for the pink creeper. There we go. That's probably what I originally did. I just forgot that I did it. Anyway. Oops. I just need to get into that red pipe, and then presumably we touch checkpoint 2. Oops. Because there was a warp block, a locked warp block on the other side of the red pipe. I just didn't have a key at the time. There we go. Okay, yeah. Checkpoint 2 it is then. Looks like we're going up. Oops. Wrong way, did I? Not getting hit by that bee is kind of hard. Wow. I mean, you could probably just wall jump off of the creeper, I guess, now I think about it. If you really wanted to. Why don't you just make us drop down one single donut block? Anyways. Okay, I got it that time. Oops. You have to keep in mind, I play viewer levels as a streamer, and viewer levels are the hardest levels in the game, so I feel like I have no reason to be scared of uncleared courses in general. Wait, what? Oh, was I supposed to go back down after hitting the switch? I don't remember why I was hitting. Or I don't know why we were hitting the switch. Wait a minute. Oh, does that mean we need the mushroom? Let me check out this warp block. What? It just takes us to here. I'm confused. I really don't understand. Oops. Maybe we should try going down again. There's like nothing down here, is there? They could have given us better vision somehow, I'm sure. As it is, I feel like I don't have enough vision. Oops. The bee got me. Okay, so... We went from this warp block, so surely we're not supposed to go to it, right? So confused. So if I jump here, will I get stuck? I can die to the ant trooper, so I need a key in here. What? I'm very confused. Where did I lose? No, I got the key here. You're supposed to climb up with the key. That's... Okay, okay. So I just need to get up now, and then... Okay. So I almost had it earlier. I did. I triggered the switch with the Thwomp because I wasn't sure what it would do. I thought maybe I was supposed to, but it seems like you were definitely not supposed to, so... Anyway, I don't think this part is very hard. It's just... The main thing that's tricky about this is understanding what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do. Oops. I think being as small is okay. We just need to make sure we have the key with us. Okay. Oops. Well... Okay. I had it earlier, I can get it again. Oops. Wow, I need to stop jumping up into the plants. Okay, I hadn't gotten up here before like this. It was neat. Oh, it's just a regular mushroom though. I was hoping for progressive. Ah, wow, I'm terrible. Alright, maybe I should try jumping on the creeper first and then on the ants. And then on the creeper again or whatever. Something like that. Maybe I should have gone earlier. Well, I thought that would work. Oh. How did I ever do this before? I could have swore I was not having that much trouble jumping on those ants earlier. Alright, well, if nobody wants to, like, have me play their levels, I'm just gonna go ahead and change the title to... I'm just gonna be working on my own levels, I guess. Alright, I wanna try to beat this course, though, before I, switch things up. The Hot Streak Dream is dead at this point, this course. Me struggling on it. Oh, hello there, Yuvo. How's it going? I think I almost beat this course just a little while ago, but I was kind of curious to see what would happen if I hit a switch, and the answer was a big fat nothing, basically, other than, like, make it harder for me to beat the course. So, ended up dying afterwards. Now I'm struggling to get back to where I was before. If you just wait long enough... There we go. Now we're fine. Now I think we're done. So last time I went down there and triggered the Thwomp, which let out a giant ant trooper from there. And this should be right where the goal is. Yeah. Very silly course. I thought if I go into the pipe without triggering the switch first, I might die, so that's why I originally did it. So, anyways. Sonic 3, all bosses boss rush. What? Wow, it's almost 5 minutes. Should we give this one a try? I don't know, Oh, look! Somebody from Twitch played this, huh? Interesting. Well, I guess we should play it if someone from Twitch didn't beat it. That way we can rub it in his face that we got the first clear, or whatever you want to call it. You think there's only going to be 6 bosses? Did you watch someone else playing this? Does Squink stream? What in the world? Oh, there's like a note block in there. I'm very confused. How do you get enough height off of that? You gotta like time it correctly. Okay. Oops. Don't do it when the fire's going, right. Okay. We've played Sonic 3, so you remember? Oh. Oh, you mean the boss rush had 6 of them. You know, I thought about playing Sonic 3 again and using save states to beat the final boss, but I haven't gotten around to trying to do that. Because I was not using save states before in order to beat it. I feel like maybe if I did, I could beat it. Personally, I would prefer not to use save states to beat a game in general, but I feel like that game had like a pretty unfair boss rush. Because I feel like it's not clear to me like what I'm supposed to do against like what I think is the final boss of the boss rush. It just makes no sense to me. But it's like I'm dying just trying to figure out what I'm supposed to do, and that doesn't really feel very fair. Like, where can you hit him where you're not supposed to try to hit him or whatever? Like I might be doing a miserable job of explaining it, but I just feel like it's very not nice level design. But far from the only time that Sonic 3 had like bad level design, in my opinion. I think they messed up a lot, that kind of thing. Remember, sometimes there's supposed to be like some stages where you can end up going so slow, especially if you keep making mistakes, that you might end up like dying to the clock or something. But I believe in Sonic 3 there were some stages where it was so bad that you could go to places where you could actually get soft locked. Like, not timed out, but you literally just couldn't beat the level at a certain point if you go to the wrong places, and that was weird. And you would eventually have to like die to the clock at the end because you literally could not escape. And that was obviously not good level design. I think I remember it was like maybe a Browns stage or something, I'm not sure. Anyway. Another thing I remember they did about Sonic 3 was apparently they used some sort of like Michael Jackson based music or something. Which I've never really enjoyed Michael Jackson's music. Granted, Sonic the Hedgehog music is generally not very good anyways, but it was definitely like at its worst, I think, with Sonic 3. I will admit though, like the Sega Genesis, like the platforming game, the Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2, like I feel like the music, especially from Sonic 1, was nostalgic enough that, you know, like combined with the gameplay, like I had a pretty good overall impression of the music for a while, but as I've gotten older, I was able to like stop being like, you know, young child impressionable with the music and realize that it's really not very good music. But yeah, my favorite song back in the day was what was it called? I believe it was the Starlight Zone music. So it's kind of a very spacey stages. That was my favorite song back in the day, but nowadays if I hear that song, I just cringe so hard. I'm like, wow, these notes are way too high. Like, just can't handle it. It's just so annoying to listen to. So like, what used to be my favorite song, I don't even like anymore at all. So that, I pretty much don't like any of the Sonic music, I guess. Or actually, well, maybe I think I do like the Marble Hill music or whatever it was called. In the original Super Sonic 1, I think it was the second zone music. The second zone music was really good. I don't think I liked any of the other songs in any other Sonic game that, as far as I'm aware of. I think it's the only one that I still like after all this time. It's like do 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 do. I think that's the only song that I like. It's similar to some of the other songs, but it's not really the same thing. I think it's the best song. Personally. Yeah, I think it's the only song that I still like after all these years. Probably. Okay. That's weird. I thought the blaster would shoot out more plants, but apparently it doesn't do that. Whoop. Couple more hits. Oops. There we go. Is this accurate? I haven't played a lot of Sonic in my time. You're talking about the boss fights? A little bit, I guess. I don't know. I'm not sure how accurate they are to Sonic 3, but I mean, I definitely am recognizing some of these fights, if that's what you're asking. Like some of the presentations of some of the boss fights. Oops. Whoa, wait, what? I didn't realize there was a hole down here. That seems like a cheese. Like the maker put it there to cheese his own level, maybe. Oh, there's another helmet on the track. Interesting. I probably don't actually need to get rid of the ghosts, but I feel like it wouldn't hurt. I feel like it makes things easier. So normally, when you take a hit in Sonic, you lose your rings, which is definitely not a mechanic that you really have in Mario Maker. Where you can, like, try and grab some of your rings, but they kind of get scattered really fast. So what ends up happening a lot of the time is you might be able to, like, recover, like, 2 or 3 rings, maybe a decent amount more, but eventually you're only recovering, like, 1 ring every time you take damage until you end up eventually not being able to recover that one ring and then you die. So that's kind of usually what happens. So generally speaking, against a lot of the enemies, it's really not too hard to win. But Sonic 1 did give you one boss fight at the very end where you did not have any rings. So it was basically a one hit point battle from the beginning. And Sonic 2 followed in that tradition, and Sonic 3 did that as well. But I don't think there was like as many battles in Sonic 2 as 3 perhaps. I'm not sure, but there were some pretty tough ones in Sonic 2 though. Oh, I just died to the clock. I could have jumped in the Lakitu cloud to win faster, I think. I didn't realize I was running out of time. Oops. Well, that was sloppy of me. So yeah, putting like the shell sort of like in some unusual spot that's kind of hard to reach, it does seem a little bit like trying to grab a ring, I guess. I don't know, like he did what he could, but obviously like you really can't recreate the gameplay from a whole other game. But yeah, I mean, like I've tried to do a little bit of something like that with Magicat here and there. I feel like earlier, like the burner on the top, yeah, it like falls off. I don't know why it does that. Oh, I guess it's just because it only goes to the right and then back to the left, or to the left and then back to the right, and then it's done after that. We gotta kill the muncher here. Oops. Oh, I could actually accidentally... Well, there's another way I can kill myself. Whoops. Dude, I swear, I was like right at the end too, I think. Now I just keep on dying. Probably because I'm just doing too much talking. Oops. Maybe I should try to beat it without killing a ghost. That's probably not worth doing. I'll say this much. I think after all this years, I think Kid Chameleon and Tasmania, like those games, actually have better music than Sonic does. Like Sonic has like that one good song, I think. I will admit, like clearing a stage, the music for that is actually pretty good. That fanfare music. But I wouldn't call that like stage music though. It's like, does that really count? It's like the I mean, that's okay as a jingle, you know? But it's not like a song. Like, do the jingles count? As music, I suppose, yeah. But not as an actual song. Anyway, so I'm not sure, like, I guess... Yeah, like, Final Fantasy, for example, has like a jingle. Like when you finish a battle. I guess it's a kind of an important distinction to make sometimes. Because, anyways, one more kill here. Can I jump up high enough? You know, I don't think it's possible to jump up high enough. Thought it was. Actually, no. You could do a shell jump. Oh, no, no. Why would you? No, you can't do a shell jump. What am I saying? Oops. What is this? I kind of just wanted to run with my star, but I wanted to see what that lava lift did. Wow. Oh, what? No! Okay, that part felt really weird. I was like, wasn't bouncing normally. And now we're in the airship, I guess. Okay, that is so strange. Oh! I was trying to avoid getting burned there. Oh, man. Yeah, but if I can jump in the cloud, the ghost ring will die. Or at least it'll run away, I assume. That means I would get its key. Maybe that's wrong, maybe I wouldn't. But I feel like I would. Oops. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure. So, I mean, I'm not just being polite, like, I don't really know for sure one way or the other. So that's like a temporary making it harder thing, this thing on the top, which I was confused why it wasn't continuing to happen. Oops. But now I get it. Oops. One more time. I gotta wait for my helmet to drop down. Bruh. Whoa. I'm not trying to, like, accidentally destroy my own shell here. I'm like, oh. Well, whatever. Okay, we got him. Don't have to worry about that guy now. Not sure if it makes a difference if you hit that switch or not. Oh, it allows me to... Okay, oops. Oh, my helmet! Okay, so that's cheese. At least I think it's cheese. I don't know. Whatever. Ah! What in the world? Oh no. Okay, well. Oh. Well. Oh no! Why did I jump on the? What happened there? At the very end, I wanted to see that again. Okay, that's what I thought happened, so... Like, if I just lure him over there, then I'll be able to kill him normally. Oops. Oh, there goes the helmet. What kind of stream is this? It's a Mario Maker 2 stream. What does it look like? Ah! Oh, I got crushed. Oops. Wow, I'm trash. Okay, we're doing the, everybody that gets their turn, they get to guide me towards a first pick, a first clear choice. So technically, I'm not playing X-Cube's level, right? We're playing the level that he helped me pick out for a first clear chance. So I'm trying to... Together, we're just kind of like hunting first clears together. So after I beat this, we're going to be playing X-Cube's course right afterwards, whatever he submitted to me, that is. So it doesn't have to be his own course, it could be anything he wants to send me. But anyway, yeah, so I really do think it's a lot of fun playing like these harder courses, you know? But I feel like sometimes they're actually easier than what I get for viewer levels too, though. I guess it just depends. Anyway, I am having a decent amount of fun with this, so even though it looks like I'm struggling, I mean, like, I'm not necessarily, like, trying super hard to, like, get it over with at this moment, you know? I guess you could say you could argue that I'm doing a little bit of sandbagging, but I don't know if I'm really doing that so much as I'm just having fun. Don't get squished by it. Yeah, so I'm basically just doing next here repeatedly. Although on Tuesday, I plan on playing the abandoned levels for a bit. Well, I'm just gonna try to clean up the list. So I'm gonna change it, so I'm gonna be doing some next, and maybe like some sub-random or something throw in there too, because why not? We'll see. Depends on how long I feel like running the stream for that day. Might like stop doing the sub-random when I want to start winding things down. Anyways, let's see here. Whoop. Got him. Okay. Oops. Well, anyway. Oops. Okay. Okay, so this allows me to somewhat cheese this part here a bit. Grab this. Go over here. I can go up here. There's a junior on a track too, huh? Oops. Oh! Okay, well that's not good. Maybe we'll be okay. Oh. Oh, well, at least the muncher's gone. Oops. Oh no, my helmet! Oh, well, I guess he's gone. Wait, what? Oh no, can I even get back, though? I might be able to get back. feel like there was a door up here and it's supposed to go into. There we go. What a wild course this was. Did you really expect me to fight him all the way up there? Maybe, I don't know. I guess we'll grab the green mushrooms, because why not? Okay, that was cute. That ending right there, because you, like, jump on the button to unleash the animals. It was a pretty good course. It's really hard to recreate stuff like that, so any sort of, like, effort towards it is always going to be appreciated. I don't know what I'm doing here. We could do like a smile or something. We'll draw a UVO clown or something. I don't know. Anyways, let's do a little bit more than that. Can I, like, say my name like this? I have enough space, maybe. Seem to like it. Oops. What the? What was that? That felt weird. I don't know why it went down so quickly like that. Anyways, alright. Probably. I went ahead and selected 90 days instead of 30. Okay. Lemmy's Great Doomship. Yeah, let's give that one a try. 1-number. Wait, what? 1-pound? 1-hashtag? What? What does this mean? Why that symbol? Anyway. The verse of the blah blah, didn't read it, don't care. Your stage title was already confusing me. Maybe I'll read it later if the course impresses me. Ooh. Well, I mean, they definitely tried really hard with the visuals. Ooh, I like this stack with the hammer, bro. Oh, I mean, I don't like taking damage to it, but as a maker, that is a really neat presentation. I'm gonna be Mario. Oh, I bet Almond is here would like watching this. He hasn't even, like, showed up today, has he? No, he did. He just... I think he only wanted a drawing? Usually he redeems, plays when he wants to, but maybe he ran out of channel points. That's weird. Anyway, I guess maybe you just had a busy day today. It happens. People have busy days. After we do Revival Cheatin's first clear, I guess we'll do Almanasir's drawing. He said he wanted a drawing on some course that I beat, I guess. What? That wasn't close enough? You gotta be kidding me. Alright. Weird slope dynamic. Yeah, it's a really nice course. Oops! You know, I should probably try to memorize the timing of stuff like that. I'm not sure if there's, like, variants based on, like, style or, like, size of the thing, but, or course part or whatever I'm trying to say. I want to see... Oh, there is stuff up here! Wait, was that progressive? Why did you give me 2 mushrooms? I mean, it might have been progressive. Well, I guess, well, you could, like, take damage in that pit, and then, like, pick up the second mushroom in order to be big afterwards, right? Okay, that's a coin. So yeah, maybe the maker did something like that. Oh dear, wait, oh... I'm not really a big fan of that. Well, managed to get through it somehow. I kind of knew what to do, blah blah blah, but... Man, you just imagine some new player managing to get there and then, like, being like, what? You're like, how do I get past this? Where's the switch? Oops. Okay, I should have been paying attention instead of being in a hurry there, but I did get a checkpoint, so maybe it's fine. Progressive? What? That was a dream mushroom, though. Okay, whatever. Wait, what? Okay, so maybe... Now, hold up. Actually, I think we want it to be blue, don't we? Yeah, blue. Red coin, maze collect, red coin, boss rush. Is it a boss rush if it's red coins? I feel like it's not. It's just a boss battle challenge rooms course. I mean, that sounds amazing. Why don't you send me that? I want to make a course like that myself, actually. I might make multiples of them. We'll see. I mean, I've already been making some of them, but it wouldn't hurt to make some more. I would love to make, like, a Koopaling, one of those, and I haven't done that yet. Maybe more than one would be a good idea. Yeah, the more I think about it, I feel like the less sense it makes to use the other styles, because I feel like NSMBU is one of, like, the more, like, favorite styles to fight a whole bunch of Koopalings in, but I don't know. I'm not really sure what style yours is, but, or even if it has Koopalings or whatever. But... Actually, I was also thinking about doing, like, some custom bosses if I can, you know, like, try to figure out some interesting stuff to do with that. I'm not really sure what it would do yet, but gonna be a long road trying to build the checkpoint super world, I swear. I mean, if I'm being perfectly honest, I would kind of prefer Mario Maker 3 to come out sooner rather than later. But as long as it's not coming out, I figure I feel like I owe it to community to try to build levels that they would like, you know? Like, honestly, like, I feel like I should have already been making, like, a bunch of new checkpoints courses, but I haven't been, because I've been working on the Wind Flag Super World, but anyway, I don't know. I have some mixed feelings about it and stuff, like, blah, blah, blah. Whoa. It's just, people are, like, such babies for checkpoints, right? Like, I can imagine that I might actually be able to get, like, an account with a really high number of maker points on my Spy Brother account by just, like, making just tons of checkpoints levels and trying to make them for the Super World and try to make them easier than what my courses usually would be. There we go, finally. That was so difficult. Dude! They're out to get me! Like, I was thinking of making, the easy courses in the new Super World about as easy as, like, the Catsuit Star coin collecting series chapter. Like, the Star chapter is, like, you know, meant to be, like, sort of, like, casual or, like, ultra standard chapter, where the coin collecting is red coins instead of regular coins. And the courses are actually, like, relatively linear, but, like, any sort of, like, off the beaten path stuff is probably, like, you know, looking for, like, green mushrooms or the big coins. So each of those courses is going to have 3 big coins. They're advertised as a 10, a 30, and a 50 coin. And anyway, oh! Well, that was something that was potentially funny to watch. Does it matter if I hit this switch first? Oh, different power-up. Wait, this is horrible. Actually, well, is it though? I don't have to jump. I could, like, stay down. This is actually kind of neat. I still fell off. Oh, I, like, went through him while he was, like, invincible, and I didn't even take damage from him. Oops. We were, like, stuck with this power-up, too, because, like, we can't go back through the door now. This is such a funny, like, I hope you... Dude, actually, this is so clever. This course design. I should steal this idea. Like, let the player choose their power-up? Like, absolutely. Brilliant. You could do that for, like, challenge rooms. They go to a challenge room, and then you can pick the power-up. I mean, you probably wouldn't be able to get away with, using switches for much of anything else in Super World, maybe, or maybe things could get awkward or whatever with that, but I feel like it would be worth it. I need to turn around. Oops, well, that was a miss. What's wrong with me? Can you pick up the bouncy balls? No, that's not possible. You just bounce off of them immediately. Oops. Oof. Got him. Wait, what? I have to fight him again? Oh, it's harder this time. Oh, this is turning into a boss rush. Huh. Well... Ay, ay, ay! Oh! At least we found a good, fun level to play. Wow. This is something else. This is starting to remind me of Resident Evil's levels. By Resident Evil, I mean that's like the name of his maker in Mario Maker 2. Except he makes 3D World courses. They're like really hard, but pretty fun. Well, I don't know. I feel like that most of the fun in this course is like just this boss fight, but or maybe I'm exaggerating a little bit. I mean, I guess it's not as fun as Resident Evil's levels, but anyway, I mean, like, what can you do? It's SMB style. How are you gonna make it more fun than 3D World, right? Like, building levels in 3D World is kind of a cheat code for fun. Anyway, oops. Dude, I've noticed it before, but I don't really say it out loud, but like the green balls can make picking up the black ones hard. It's like you'd be like in the middle of your grab and ball like bounce you right off. You're too high and you lose your grip, obviously. Like, there's nothing wrong with the logicality of the interaction, but... it's definitely problematic, which is why I was like thinking, with the way the green balls interfere with you trying to grab the black ones, it actually makes the gray flower power-up like not feel so terrible, like in comparison, right? You're not getting bounced up when you're trying to grab the weapon that you need to fight this guy. Dude, he keeps shooting outside of the arena. Like, I'm over here, dude. There we go. Alright, now I gotta do the follow-up battle. Oops, I missed. Not this again. I hate it when he squishes me like that. Oops. No! Oh my... Oh! Alright. Oh man, we have less than an hour and a half. I gotta... Oh man. You know what? If I didn't close the queue already, I need to do it now. Fluffy Udders, did you seriously not add a level? Anyway, whatever. Oh, you did? You're in the list? Oh, okay. Are you sure? Oh, okay. Yeah, you did. Alright. I guess chat's moving too fast. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to like finish up the queue, so it's like I guess I just like missed a whole bunch of messages. I'll make sure to read them after the stream's over. Don't worry. I probably won't read all of what's his name's messages, but anyway, that guy violated TOS, so he doesn't really matter. What am I doing? Oh, right. Oh, there's like a... Wait, is that guy typing in French? Oh no, that says... That's like... Is that supposed to be an emote? I don't know what that is. Those aren't eyes. Is that supposed to be a nose? Why would he make an eyeless emote? I don't know. Very confusing. Oops. Oh, whoa! Oh, nice. I got the mushroom. It's so annoying how he like does this for a while. Oops. Oh, come on. No! Oops. Man, this is so challenging. What? Why is it like this? Oh, dude. It's not very often they get to have some laughs with this game. I mean, it's not like I'm not having fun a lot of the time, but like laughs is something different, you know? Whoa! You know what, let's go back to the gray flower. I mean, I don't really like it very much, but I feel like I was having more success with it. For as limited as I was using it, anyway. Okay, maybe I wasn't actually having more success. I mean, like... Anyway, I don't know. Hey, that's not bad. 2 hits relatively quickly? Oops. Oh dear. Yeah, but this third is when it gets really hectic. There's third phase. He shoots a lot more bouncy balls. Okay. Oop. Turn the correct direction. Oh, dude, the fact is, if you miss, it's just like so punishing. You have to wait for the ball to get out of range or like disappear or whatever. I like it when he picks it up though. It's nice. You don't have to like go as far to get it. You can damage boost like pretty freely with the gray flower. Is the neat advantage with it. Like, I wasn't really thinking about that earlier, but as long as you're like really close to him, it's kind of hard for him to get rid of you entirely. Oops. Oops. No! You're calling him Morton? Do you even know the Koopaling's names? You're just like joking around. Whoa! Or are you talking about a level that you're playing? Oh, website. Didn't mean to do that. I guess that was muscle memory of hitting the switch. I was so close, right? Oh. The fact that you can't jump on him makes like a huge difference. Oh no! Please tell me this is a reset pipe? No, okay. Big boys, yeah. I wonder what their names were in the Super Mario Bros. 3 TV show. This guy's Lemmy. Iggy was the one with the glasses. Both the Lemmy and the one with the glasses did not get much screen time in Super Mario Bros. 3 TV show. I would say even Roy and Morton didn't get very much either, although they had different names as well. But Morton was Loudmouth. Who was the Roy? I don't really remember what Roy's name was anymore. I feel like if I think about it long enough, I would remember it. But... I remember Larry was called Cheatsy because Larry was, you know, one of the Koopalings that like talked the most. There was also Ludwig talked a lot, so Ludwig was kooky. And then who was the other one that talked a lot besides those? Oh, right, the Wendy. Wendy was called Cootie Pie. Because then she's like gonna get you sick or something. Yeah, so those three were the ones that talked the most. Actually, it's weird because in the SMB3 TV show, Loudmouth was actually not big. He was pretty small. But Roy was big though. If I remember correctly, anyway. Oops. Which I think I do. I don't know why I can't remember what Roy's name was. But for a little while I could remember it. Oops. Now there's burners. I don't really feel like the burners really changed much. Oh no! Come on! How many times do I have to fight a Lemmy, anyways? Yeah, maybe like the various voice actors were not talking too much because it was too much work to have them do the different voices or something. Holy! Please, no, please. I feel like I'm playing Smash Bros, man. I can't get in like that. Oh, the comment called him Morton. You're right. Battles usually have one big battle with 3 phases. So that was the last one then, according to this comment anyway. Alright, so we're almost done with this, seemingly. Come on, dude, this door keeps getting blocked because it keeps camping the middle. That's the 3rd time that's happened, I want to say. Maybe more. At least the 3rd time. No, stop camping the middle, dude. Oops. Okay, I need to, like, wait for him to move. There we go. Okay. Dude, the cannonballs are actually blocking my shots, I think, sometimes. Like the ones from the corners. Like, oh, dude, why is my character turning invisible? So annoying. Damage boost nonsense. Alright, one more phase. Or, well, 3 more if you count the mini phases. Dude, I'm like, did he like become smarter all of a sudden? Because I feel like it shouldn't be struggling this much to hit him right now. Here we go. Oops. Ouch. Jerk. No! Keep letting them push me. Should probably try and avoid taking damage in general. I don't want to... Oops. Dude! There we go. Okay. It's really easy to get, like, super irritated with the cannonball, so I need to just, like, stay calm. Oops. It just feels like damage is unavoidable sometimes. It can be hard to, like, keep track beforehand sometimes, because the character keeps disappearing temporarily. Like, a man's gotta blink, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me my frames back. I wanna see where I am. You know what I'm saying? You know what, this would actually probably be easier if we had blue sky. I think the fact that we have this backdrop actually makes it harder to see. Specifically because I'm using the gray flower. Anyway. Like, I can pretty much see myself just fine. It's when I start taking damage where I start to go a little blind. Because my character won't stop disappearing and reappearing. I mean, probably designed the level that way on purpose, but still kind of interesting. Oh, dude! Okay, last phase. Just gotta be consistent, that's all there is to it, right? Or now what? Pipe. Hammer, bro. Oof. He's temporarily turning invisible because of the blinking. The blinking makes him alternate between being invisible and being visible. So yeah, he, like, every time he took damage, he repeatedly turned invisible. Anyway, I don't know how many times he does it, but it's really annoying. Anyway, alright, well, I suppose it's only fair to tell him that I had some laughs. Boss fight. You know what? I should have left a clear required comment at you know, on the clear screen. I could still leave one, but it's not going to tell other people what I cleared with unless they look at the comments listing. I'm just gonna call it gray suit. Whatever. It's quick to type and get it over with. Alright.